I was totally. I felt like that's the way it was supposed to be. Yeah, I mean, I loved it. I think Maddie even says that in the thing. It's like, that's what we do. We end up at a hospital together and all the good stuff happens. So yeah, no, it felt perfect. I think that they are, first of all, I mean, we're one of the older couples on the show. And I love that it took them a minute to find each other. But I love that all of their broken pieces separately somehow feel fixed when they're together. And I think that Maddie needed somebody like Chimney to shine light on the darkness she had been in. And I think that Chimney needed somebody to see him for how special he is. And Maddie does that for him. And so, I don't know. I ship them. Like, I really do. I just think it's like it's such a beautiful thing. And it's so funny because I really did say to Tim, like the first day, he was like, what do you want to do on the show? And I said, I want Maddie and Chimney to end up together. And everybody was like, what are you talking about? And we had not even had a scene together yet. So who knows, like, if we would have had chemistry or not, or, whatever. But I was like, that's her person. Like, there's something about it. I was like, that's the person she needs to fix all of this stuff that's happened to her. And he felt the same. And so I think that we've just always come to their relationship with a lot of gratitude and excitement for them.
I have some friends who are happily married, and when you ask, how'd you meet your wife? They say, when I saw her, I knew in my head I was going to marry her. And I told my friend, I'm going to marry that girl. I told my friend, I'm going to marry that girl. And I think that actually happens a lot, love at first sight. And I think that's the case for Maddie and Chimney. I think the first time he saw her, when they were kind of helping her move and all that, and she saw him, there was that instantaneous kind of, that's the one for me. That's the one. I've been waiting through all these people, but that is the one. And I think Maddie's line at the end where she says, we always find our way back to each other. It doesn't matter what obstacle they have thrown their way, they're going to find their way back to one another. And I just want to say that it's just so incredible to play all of these different colors with an actor like Jennifer Love Hewitt. Like, she's so special and dear to me. Personally, we've become the best of friends. I love her entire family. And I think that personal relationship bleeds on screen. So we know that we're always there for each other, however far out it seems, however kooky it may seem, however dark it may seem, we know that we're there for each other and we got each other's backs. I think that's what translates. And personally, I think that Chimney and Maddie, I think they're the greatest couple on TV right now, because they have been through so much and they always overcome it. And I think it's a metaphor for couples, just relationships in general. Right? Everybody has strife, everybody has conflict in their relationships, and you always have to somehow come back together. Somehow you have to come back together to make it work.
I mean, he's the best. Like, first of all, he's the best human. I always say to people, no matter what's going on in life, no matter what's going on in the world, especially when we were filming during COVID and, all of that stuff, he is sunshine. Like, he truly is that person, and he's that person for me. He's a great Uncle Kenny to my kids. He's a great friend to my husband in real life. He just feels like our family. And he and I have always felt like family together. And, the crew just is always like, oh God, those two again. Because all we do is laugh and act like we're four. But we have the best time. And that's what it's about. You should be able to go to work and still feel joy and have the long days like move through easily with like a great partner by your side. And that's what he is for me. And it's just been great.